Into customize. Yeah, some people are full, and I will just take one quick minute here. You guys don't have to watch. I'll cut this part out. Green Lantern. So Green Lantern is actually who we'll do. So let me dress Green Lantern real fast. Just a minute, guys. Alright, so that's my Green Lantern, and I built him before I really had a system for it, because he was literally the first character I played. And that story's not very interesting. I think Green Lantern's cool, so he was the first character I picked, and like 10 minutes later I was like, wait a minute, why would I use this guy when there's a big guy in a luchador mask and a giant tree that likes to powerbomb people? There's a lot of cool characters in this game that you can pick from, so don't settle for your first one. Don't settle for Superman because you like it. This is my stats loadout, which is the one I use in multiverse mode, in versus mode, because it's the one that does, you know, the most damage. It's got weird buffs. It may have an experience buff. Like, you can see it all there. You can pause it if you're really, really stoked about the system. And then I didn't have any shaders back then, so what kind of lantern should I have? Ooh, that... I'm a big fan of red and black, man. It's probably my favorite color. Boom. And then we'll do a quick one where you guys get to see what I think is cool. Oh, this is the lantern, which actually does make some appearances during the fight. You wouldn't think the lantern actually shows up, because it's, you know, you'd think he'd hit that before he came to fight, but this right here is my least favorite part of the Green Lantern character, is that they are still, after all these years, dragging around this ugly lore that he charges his battery in a big dumb lantern. Like, that's what they're doing on the fight in the middle of nowhere, is they're in the middle of, you know, a war, just carrying around a gigantic lantern so they can hit that bad boy. No. Okay. Everybody else's powers just happen. And then this one, see, this one does look good with the space, but I already did one with the space. And this one's about looks, so this is going to be my little black and white lantern. My little, oh, death! That's the death shader. Alright, well, I am assuming that was so easy because it's the basic one. So we're going to find one that's not, like, soul-crushingly hard, and that's what we're going to do. So here we go. Green Lantern, arcade mode, medium difficulty. I'm assuming, even though that's medium difficulty, there's still, like, a touch more difficulty to it. If not, the next time we'll shoot for 12. Should we shoot? We'll see how long it takes. If it takes 12 to do a single character, I would feel like that'd be a big enough highlight. And then, like, a 15-minute video doing just 12. If that's crazy.
Funny? You can't handle losing. Okay, now it's a contest. Begin.
So, Green Lantern was the first character I used when this came out. When I was like, I don't know who I like. I like him. And I have, ow, dude, techno tackling shit. You got it, buddy. I missed with the wall. Have a bullet. You stop that. For the core. You'll note the dope thing about, charts that up. Oh, that thing was still coming. I wasn't even looking. I missed. Got uppercutted. Is that even when you change the color of his gear? I think it's technically the shader. Because you can have like a... The lantern comes, like, you can notice his emblem is changed based on the armor. I don't really care that much. I'm not a big Green Lantern fan. But you change the shader, you change even his constructs, which he doesn't have a ton in this game. In the other game, I feel like he had a lot more. We never saw his super. We're going to show off his super because he has one of, in my opinion, one of the cool ones. It's totally overkill. I mean, they're all overkill. You've seen one, you've seen them all. The Joker's another great one you guys never saw.
Your name on it.
And why should that worry me?
This time you'll stand trial. Begin.
Wow. Well, didn't have any meter. So I kind of explained Your projectiles are better than mine. Get away from me. Ugh. There we go. What was I talking about? Sorry. This is a character I actually know how to use, and the AI is actually not playing around. I mean, it's still not great, but it could be much worse. I thought you could cancel that. Dropped it. I'm gonna promise to do super next, and I'm also gonna finish the 2 points I started talking on. It's just, I'll be honest, I like playing fighting games. This is a good fighting game, so I might occasionally get lost in it. I'm gonna try and skip win poses and stuff too, but I never wanted to skip dialogue. I love the dialogue. I want to record every bit of it on my website, fightabase.com. Check it out. So sometimes I just get lost in this game because it's a lot of fun, but in any event, not a big Green Lantern fan. I like some of the stories he's involved in, but all the whole...
Hope you've had your shots.
I'm no one's pet.
Doesn't Grodd hold your leash? Begin.
The whole color spectrum of characters. Boom. Boom. Charge it up. Lame. Reads. Sucker! Shaders change the color. You can also change the logo, so you can make him a blue lantern or a sapphire lantern, like both in color and in visual spectrum. That's what I was gonna say. His trait. Bane has the Venom, which allows him to juice up for armor. Hal. What is that move? I think it's like forward 2, down 2? No. I keep dropping it. She didn't get up. And I didn't super. Again. Hal's trait. He hits the ring to the lantern. And it charges up a couple of his moves. It allows him to do some different things with his fireball. It makes the Ermac slammy thing combo. So you can use it to extend. Like, eventually I'll hit the whole thing. I'm just rusty because I've been using Bane. Like, there's flecks of it in my gameplay, but we're gonna get there.
Run away, just like you always do.
Take that back, Hal.
Prove me wrong first.
You do kind of have to, depending on how. So you can do this, and then 2, 2, 3, grab him. That, boom, 1, 2. Boom, boom. He got me. I was trying to get him with that. Thunk. Plunk. The Flash is fast. Even though I'm not green. So yeah, he slams the ring, and then, like I said, you can do cool stuff. Because normally you can't start a combo without, there we go. Alright, so let's just check. I know it hits close, but I want to make sure it hits far, too. Like Bane's, I just keep not doing that combo right. Oh, you gotta do the... Oh, boy. Pissed Off Dinosaur Productions presents the end of the Phoenix's nose, the Sphinx's nose. I love that super. Oh my, snatched ya. I dropped it one more time. So here's a fun thing, if you ever fight someone who's good at the game and can do background bounce combos.
Green Lantern wins.
Connect 3 super moves on the day. That thing has a couple movie titles on it, and every time you slam a dude into it, more letters fall off. Anyway, the final configuration of letters spells out something fun. Try it for yourself, or just watch one of my videos and we'll see if I do it. It takes like 4 or 5 background bounces, so you gotta be playing.
Butterfly wings. Precious.
Is your ring full of fairy dust?
More like whoop-ass.
No.
Begin.
I wonder if the bowling ball catches after that. It does. Oh. There we go. Sam knows combos. Almost. It was close. But you guys can see, I know what I'm doing sometimes, right? Need my ring fully charged. That is really unsafe. You just keep on hitting it.
Even Saint Walker.
References. Good job, Sam. Thank you, Sam. I should start calling myself Phoenix in my videos. I mean, that is the name of my channel, right? So how about... Stop stabbing me. Beetle is a character I actually liked a lot. Like, moving forward in this game. I really like the way he plays. I like, which I was not expecting.
I'm fighting Green Lantern.
But you're not
But
winning.
you're not winning. Eventually I want to clash and you guys will see what my thing does. I'm not good at clashes. I'm not good at any of the, That connection is... I feel like that didn't used to be so tight. It's like forward 3. Nope. Forward 3. Up 3? Nope. He's just gonna keep hitting me. Here, hit me. Oh, I can't. You can't do your clash, which is where they break apart and then run into each other, until your second life bar. That's why it says at the top of the screen, clash available. And, you can't do it until the second round because it's kind of a comeback mechanic, but since you can actually get punished really hard for doing it in a battle time thing, you know, not the kind of the comeback mechanic that exists in other games where literally you just like hit a button and your character becomes better than the other guy, or you do some like unblockable, unstoppable super attack. You know, you really got to think about your clash because there's a wager involved
You certainly
and
got
it's
the
expensive.
swagger. Wondering if I know how to ring sling? Only one way to find
Wow,
out.
the references. So you gotta like be right on top of that. 2, 2, 3. Slam, slam. Over there. I gotta like... Maybe like after the back and 3 on that, I should just wall. Because clearly my old combo does not work.
Feels good to be green.
That's one way to solve your problems, Green Lantern. Oh, I thought they blew up regardless. I don't think I've done his throw yet. I swear to God, if you mess up my recording, I will flay you like a knife. I record on my phone. I don't know what happens if I get a phone call while I'm recording. I know what happens if I get like a text or certain other things, but I don't normally get a lot of phone calls, but it's a bill collector phone calls right now because things aren't going great. So watch my videos, like, favorite, and subscribe so Sam's phone doesn't ring during recordings. Also, he could get something
Why do you
better
hate
to...
me, Grodd?
Your arrogance is unbearable.
Pot me kettle.
I mean, he's right.
Begin.
That first delicious hit, brother. I actually did it that time. I just didn't do it. Oh, he stampeded me. I thought he was gonna... How about you leave me alone, you ape? You darn dirty ape. You're gonna have to stampede, and I'm gonna be here with more lantern bombs. Good crap. Oh, he's punching his chest and it's hurting me.
Unsaved walker can't help you.
That's bad. That's a bad place to be in. I guess we could just finish the combo. The bat swing.
You lack the will to kill me.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm betting it all, man. Boom. Oh, you were saving it so you could super me 10 seconds later. Eat a lantern bomb, jerk. So this is probably the magic number, 10. Because this is taking a little while. It's taxing my brain a little bit, like I'm not able to talk as fluently as I had been during the 5-man game. It could also be because my my HAL is higher level than the others. So the fun thing about this is the game does have a competitive mode, which is what they play in the tournaments, what they play on the big leagues, where you turn off all the superfluous effects that all the moves and stuff.
Not sure I like your attitude,
No earthling can harm me.
but the Green Lanterns can. Begin.
Did not mean to do that. So like, you know, this clothes I put on, some of it does some pretty radical stuff. I mean, a lot of it is just stat bonuses, which are, in general, kind of ancillary. Like, you know, a lot of times it only comes up. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, so now you get to see. On this level, in story mode, that was a dope combo, wasn't it? And then I got blocked right there at the end. But Superman's up in the chair. Sometimes he's up in the chair. Oh, we're gonna do the thing. Hold on. Oh, he's gonna do it to me, I'm sure. Let's go over here. Wow, his back there sucks. And then we're gonna... Oh, stop it, man. Come on. There we go. Check this out. Maybe you guys already saw that. I had a rough time against him in story mode one of those times. Don't hit me with your super. Oh, he got me with the super. With the whip. Fortunately, he wasted it because he used it to take a whopping corner of my life bar. Some of the stats are pretty wild, but what's really wild is there are that sucks. Maybe I can super. Maybe he won't block. He didn't block, so huzzah! I think we finished Brainiac with a super. No! Nope, didn't finish him with a super. How about with, I want to Ermac him. There we go. So we are, unfortunately, going to have to deal with this, animation every time he loses. It's crazy because, like, the whole thing comes apart there at the end. What happens to you? So, you know, in the story mode, it was a big deal that Brainiac's
Guardians
ship...
ordered me to bring Brainiac to Oa to stand trial. I was plenty happy to put a few thousand light years between that alien and Earth.
Stop it.
After the trial, the Guardians dropped a bombshell on me. Sinestro was free, busted out of their science cells. A frontal assault on the Sinestro Corps was a no-go. Us Greens were still weak from fighting Superman's regime.
Stop.
That's why I volunteered to go undercover. As a Yellow Lantern. To pass, I need to re-embrace my fear. But fear's an addiction. Once I've picked up that bottle, it's gonna be awfully hard putting it back down again. I just hope I have the will to see it through.
I love Mortal Kombat endings, not just because they are often backhanded like that, but also just because they're doing the narration thing now. every character is speaking like some actual thoughts from their brains, actually written by comic book. It's just so good. It's just so good. That's not even a good ending. He already did that. He was a Yellow Lantern in the first game, like in the story of the first game. Green Lantern gives in and becomes a Yellow Lantern just because it's dope. So now the plot line is he's going to do it again to, I don't know. But it's dope. It's great. It's a great looking ending, great looking experience, great tournament. So that was Green Lantern and Bane's ending, presuming I didn't cut them up. Flippity floppity floop. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and I will catch you guys later. Take it easy.